Hi, this is Greg Reed. Today I'm putting up a video about the systems for success. Back in the 70s, franchising really revolutionized the way we do business out there in the marketplace. And one of the most successful stories that came out of franchising obviously was McDonald's. And if you go into any typical McDonald's store, you will often see it being run by some school kids who, for some strange reason, can't seem to get the trust of their parents to take home the family car, yet they are able to sit down there and effectively run a $2 million organisation. And how that actually happens is that they are following a system that gives them a complete guide on how to effectively run that business. And so again, this concept of having a system came to bear in the network marketing world also in the 70s. A beer truck driver by the name of Dexter Yeager joined a company called Amway. And up until that point, Amway had been an extremely successful retailing giant. But Dexter Yeager saw the opportunity of creating large organizations, and in order to do that he needed to use a system. And from there he's created one of the most successful systems out there in network marketing that now realizes something in billions of dollars of sales each year for the Amway Corporation. So a system is really important if you're wanting to grow your network marketing business. It should show yourself and your people how to find prospects, how to actually approach these prospects, how to train your organization, how to enroll people within your organization. It really is a step-by-step guide in order to make your business a successful one. So looking at a system, we need to look at some key components or key steps that need to be involved in a successful system. The first one is having a pre-approach type of a step. And this step basically involves sending some information to somebody, perhaps having a small meeting, maybe 30 minutes or so, just to pre-qualify if they really do have any interest in perhaps getting involved in your network marketing organization. The next step that you need to have in your system would be to look at having the presentation step done. And here again, you may wish to take that prospect perhaps to a larger meeting, give them a better overview of what your business is all about, and perhaps again give them some more information through an information pack. The third step would be again to look at the follow-up process. This may require again another one-on-one meeting, or even again taking somebody to even a larger event. Perhaps it's a large hotel meeting, perhaps your company is having an event in your area, and this would actually expose that person to a wider picture of what you're actually offering in the business. Finally, if everything's all good and done, obviously we get into the enrollment process, and again it's a simple step of going through, completing the necessary paperwork and submitting it back to your company of choice. So they are the critical steps that you need in order to have an effective system working. And it's important to have those steps and that system in place, because what you're really trying to do is create a walk-away residual income. This is where you can actually walk out of the system. You are no longer the central focus point of a system, and it can be used by anyone in your organization to create an effective business for themselves. So I suppose the other key component of any system is that it must become duplicatable. I mean, if you are attracting people from various backgrounds, whether they be sales types or non-sales types, they need to have a system that they can follow on a step-by-step approach that is totally duplicatable. So it doesn't matter whether they operate within 2 kilometers of where you live, or perhaps even in another country, and perhaps are on the 50th level of your organization. Providing that you are able to give them a system and a step-by-step approach, then they can adopt that, use it, and become successful in their own right. So these are the key components you need to have. You need definitely to have a system if you're going to be successful. And whatever you do, make sure that if you are getting started in the network marketing business, the person that you talk to, make sure you ask the question, what sort of systems do you have in place for me to be successful? It's a key component for you being successful in this industry. Thanks for your time. I look forward to catching up with you in our very next video. Bye for now.